turbocharged noises are, yeah, this is something on these cars definitely miss. If this came with a proper engine, there will be a hit. Why they came out with the 1cc, I have no idea. I'm thankful because, hey, this is why I get to do this. If this came with the good engines, this would never happen. Bye. I was thinking that if I ever win the lottery, I get myself one of these and use it as a daily. I truly do like to drive them so good, so much. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. She's a nice spec too. Really nice spec and clean. 730 V8. Anyways, now let's see if the frog starts, because I think I left the kill switch on. Let's see. Look at that fat ass. Hello again. As the kids. Oh no, it's actually off, so it should be alright. Keys, fuel pump, ECU, and the starter. Ooh. Just low on fuel though. Should be okay. Power steering on, because mine is still, before I sorted everything out, my power steering is from a different car on a switch, because that's how it's supposed to be. Because again, if you do the engine swap in one of these with a normal any other engine, if you don't do it correctly, power steering won't work, your ABS won't work, your speedo is going to be temperamental and stops working eventually, and all the things, they're not good. Well, I guess the series haven't finished before a little bit of a drama. Well, not drama really, but I guess this is something that we could incorporate into the, maybe not assembling the kit, but something that is good to show up. Now, worst case scenario, you may be dumb like I am, and this is not a joke, I'm being dead serious, throwing one of these engines from unknown source, because this engine actually didn't come from your usual supplier. This engine came from someone I know that had it for a long time. Just kept it there. I didn't ask questions. He was like, yeah, I think it's good, it should be good, but you see it. So I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna take the full risk for the laugh of it. Obviously, the laugh of it is only when everything turns all right. When it doesn't, you're not laughing so much anymore. Nothing too dramatic happened. However, yes, I just took full risk and put the engine in, and like I said, as it was, I just cleaned it. I paid more attention to cleaning it than actually checking it. I didn't check on compression, I didn't check even the clutch, and nothing, just as it was, put it in. And it was fine. It was okay for, well, since you've seen the first video, probably a week or two, can't remember. Put on the ramp as we are, and rightfully, expectedly, the water pump start pissing water. Oh, the puddle that you see is still dropping, it's still dripping. And when you do the timing kit on these, you do the water pump, because you're already there. The water pump is driven by the timing belt. You do it at the same time. And I was like, should I check the timing kit, the timing belt, how the state is? So I look at the belt. It looks alright, you know, it would do for a few laps. I was like, leave it, and here we go. So this is kind of like a worst case scenario, and then you have to do the timing, and your engine is already in. So it's like, well, fuck, this would have been much better if the engine was outside of the car, which obviously is true. However, I want to show you that the timing on this is actually, doing the timing kit, the timing belt and pulleys and water pump is actually easier than when these engines are fitted to the original cars like Golfs, Boras and Seats or TTs and all that stuff. Right, so first of all, you remove both of the engine sides. This is the engine engine mount, Toyota engine mount on the chassis, which two bolts are removed from where one is there and one is there, and one is there. So you have to remove the wheel, which in my case is a barrel. Now, then you remove engine mount, which is 3 bolts, 1, 2 and 3. They're not the easiest part to get to it, but it's definitely possible and nothing too dramatic. I can't show you from here where they are, but yeah, that's one of the threads there, and the other ones are behind the engine. So one you do it from inside here, the other ones you do it one from underneath, from behind, and one from sort of inside. Now all of these, actually I purposely didn't lift the ramp at all. The car is on the ramp, so you know, as you do it on the driveway, with just the jack to jack the car up to remove the wheel, barely, just to remove the wheel. Nothing higher than this, because we actually need the access from where the wheel is. So to recap, from this side you remove both of the engine mounts, and the engine mounts, especially if you have a solid mount on the back like I do, there you go, it probably drops on the side maybe a couple of millimeters, stays in place, so that is a good advantage. And then obviously covers, which well, engine covers, you know engine covers how they look like, but I'll show you again. There's one here, this goes on behind the crank pulley, and this is on the top on the cam cover, pretty much. Both of that stuff you remove it from the top, very easy. And then you have the bottom part. The bottom part consists of obviously the pulley, this is here, which is with the trigger wheel now, and the cover of the small one. And all of it is actually possible from behind here, because as you can see, even with you side from the camera, you can see you can access the 4 bolts around it, the bolts that keep the cover and everything. Yeah, the water is still dripping out. If you take your turbo off, side note, if you take your turbo off, you see, or put them on, these turbos don't have the thread inside. They have like inches, they are threaded into the cast of the turbo. Sometimes when they remove it, they turn and they come off. So when you tied everything, it's actually happened to me, because again, you know, I'm not paying attention to anything, just throwing stuff in, which is not stupid. You're not actually tying this out, and you have exhaust coming out from the gasket, because you're not tying the turbo to the manifold, you're tying in those inserts to the manifold, but not actually turbo. So pay attention on those. You can pretty much screw them back in, usually by hand, or even you know, something to push them in and screw in, that'll be fine. Just pay attention on the thread, don't ruin it. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, the turbo had to come off because of that. So which it benefits you because I can get to show you all this stuff. This is real life. So bit of a bonus video. Like I would do without it, but hey, anyway. What do you reckon? Hey, that's not bad. That's what I say. It's like when I saw it, it's like, well, I don't. You can still see the marks when I put them to do the timing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's fresh, so usually you change the lock, but they may have changed everything, but the pump itself, because what it fails is that seal in between there, and then water goes inside where the bearings are, and it comes out from that hole. It means that obviously that seal is gone. What is gonna go inside the bearings is gonna shit it. The important thing is everything comes apart, but to put it back together, where did I put it? Oh, here. To put it back together, I remember Steve chopped this part off here. The problem is you don't remember why.
I know, I did it a long time ago and I remember cutting it off and there was a good reason.
Yeah. For sure, there's something here that's quite big of lumbophalloy. It still goes in and out, but without it, it's definitely a better access to this bolt because you access it from the top. So that's definitely something good to do. You don't have to, but you know, I've done it because I saw the potential of it. And remember, you said once you remove it, it comes in and out much easier.
Yeah, I talked about it originally, but when I did that, it was probably 3 years ago, so I can't remember anymore.
Nah. But so yeah, for reasons that we don't remember, don't know, chop that off. But yeah, this is it. We were saying people don't believe us. People thinking we're full of shit because we bias. But with this engine in, you work on this engine. Actually, no, you work on this car comfortably, way more comfortable and easier than with the standard engine. Also, you work on this engine in an easier way than you will work it. We work on the engine in the original car it was fitted to. Did I say that correctly or was it too confusing?
Yeah, basically, if a BAM was in a TT, it's far harder to work on than when it's in a MR2. Like
I have unlocked an achievement this morning. Next level. Yes, I haven't spilled anything. Oh, well, maybe a tiny bit. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna perfect this technique. But yes, I can pick up a coffee on the bike. So the secret is 2 leads. The second lead covers the hole. From the last time I spilled so much I had to wash the bike, my helmet and everything. Small things in life. Yes. Well, car is back together, everything is working. New timing kit, new water pump, nothing leaks. I still have to change the spark plugs, and that's it. I'm hoping the clutch is gonna survive because, you know, that's what I said. Fuck it, just throw it in, and then, well, you've seen. Half the stuff is still working, you know, as it should, kind of on a console, but not all of it because I'm just running a standard engine. When we get back to the ignition issue, everything is gonna be activated again, the traction control and everything. This is the beauty of the traction control. If I don't run my traction control, because traction control obviously works with the ABS sensors. My ABS sensor signals run through these plugs. The reason I have them here is because this is male, female, female and male. Means that if I want to bypass it for any reason, I just unplug these two and plug them into each other, kind of like the reverse. And the system is working like standard, so the traction control module is completely bypassed. So I still have a ABS working. So right, yeah. Anyways, right. So what we have to do, we have to finish the roll cage. So you know, now trim it, put it down where the fits in the bottom. Well, everything from here down, but this is the most important thing, the most difficult. The rest is quite easy. and all the trims actually leave. I'm gonna leave all the trims on, all the plastics. I don't want this to be full blown race car, still want it to be kind of road car. But I got second pair of those that our customers, Mr. Mahoney, luckily dropped them by. This is the guy who put Bentley body onto the MR2 chassis. Yeah, awesome, but really nice, and he done it very quickly as well. He does drag racing with it. So he dropped me his doors because he don't need it with all the panels, and I'm gonna gather those doors because these are actually quite heavy, so you can save quite a lot of weight there. Today's carbon roof fitting finally. And yeah, I have a couple of issues with this roof, not the roof itself but my memory. I picked it up from a person who used to import them to UK, and he explained everything, which turns out to be fairly easy. You have to put some time on it, put the seals around it and everything, put the tabs and have the mounting system, you say, in the correct way, and explain everything. It was quite simple, and I was like, yeah, that's simple enough, I remember that, I'm gonna put it on quite soon. And then I didn't. It's been a long time and I have no idea how to put it on. I forgot absolutely everything. I know he was saying there is a trick to do here. I'm tapping these holes because there is like a metal reinforcement inside the frame, so this is quite strong actually. It's not just carbon fiber, there is inches of obviously fiberglass, but also some metal framing, so everything stays in one place, doesn't bend on high speeds, which is great. But the miserable fact is I'm tapping inside there, you see there's a composite on the top and there is a metal underneath, so I'm reaching into the metal inside to tap it and then be able to put the brackets on. And I think that is one piece with that, and this across I can't remember. And then and that's it for now, because I don't have a time. Roll cage is going to be another day, splitter and the diffuser is going to be another day, flat floor is going to be another day. Which day I have no idea because I'm behind with so many jobs, but we'll see. And yeah, this today is a luxury. Working my own car is a luxury. It's like, yeah, I do whatever I can today, tidy up the workshop because it's a mess, and that's it. Whatever happens. This is gonna be ready as far as I can get today, and that's it. And then next time I'm gonna get some time to work on it. I don't know. The problem is we're supposed to hit the track as soon as possible. That's the whole reason of the standard 1.8 in this. It's not easy. Not complaining. It's just you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let's see how far we can get with this. Saturday afternoon, 7:30, well, nearly 8. I can't believe I did it. I don't know how. Just relentless. Haven't stopped for eating. Haven't stopped for drinking. Nothing. Just pure work. I had a couple of hours of business meeting and managed. I need to show you. The roof actually fits better. It's back on. It's back on because we have a roll cage inside. Let me grab a light. I have to go back there. Honestly, I'm so tired, and I'm on a bike. As much as I love it, I don't want to ride it. I don't feel my hands. And woke up 4:30 this morning too. So, anyways, right, let me show you. It all fits. It fits just all around it. That needs to be sorted out, but later on it's fine for now. These managed to remove, as you can see, the original mounting points on the roller cage because they never fit. I always had issues with them, and I used the original mountings that has been supplied with the carbon roof to the actual frame, chassis, same both sides, and turns out to be actually just you can feel with the balls there. So it turned out to be really sweet. Cage involves the dash off, all the electrics, everything out, welding the fits in, trimming all the obviously that bit too much, that one's better, trimming all the plastic, trimming everything inside, fitting the roll cage, welding the legs in, obviously paint it out so it doesn't rust, refit everything in, because you do it a few times. Make sure everything is, fits exactly the same both ways. I managed to leave the trim even on the top here, and even the light. Does it work? Oh, it works if we put that. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. So no, radio still works. Yes, I know. So yeah, managed to have everything in. Can't believe it. I've done it. So much work. So much work in one day. This is usually 2 days work at least. Yeah, to be fair, I was quite lucky with these fittings. I was lucky. There's no credit to me whatsoever. This is just pure luck. All the rest just fits this roll cage, so it's perfect. I got full roll cage inside, fully bolted on, fully welded in, every single bit. Carbon roof is fitted. I got all the seals besides the windows on this side, because I don't have I got the seals but not the trim, the metal trim. So this is temporary one, but even a temporary one, it holds the window in. There's a bit of gap here behind my ear, so yeah, a bit of a draft, but that's all. So I can live with this. I have to put back obviously the cover from the airbag, which obviously removed quite a lot of weight, and the disc for the glove box. I have to move my fuse box up here. I need to make one wire longer so I can put that back on. So all the dash, everything is gonna look standard, which is what I'm looking for. Well, obviously, besides this, something is up. It's not all standard, but as much of the rest as possible. All back together, everything works. I know I'm bragging about it, but it's been a lot of work, door bars, everything. So yeah, I'm really happy. I just started, put the audiobook on, and it's just flat out. That's it. I just didn't stop till this was finished. My missus called me, is like, "What are you doing? Do you realise what time is it?" He's like, "No, what was the time?" And yeah, obviously no. If she called me before, I probably have interrupted this, but she didn't. She called me at the right moment when, I was still working, so just managed to finish it off. This I can, call it any day. I can actually test the car, I can take it on the road. I'm low of fuel, I'm not gonna take it home because, once the car is finished, no matter what you do, it's a different engine, a lot of different things. I wanna, run around here for a moment, 5 minutes, then half an hour, get some fuel, come back, do some runs, warm it up, re-warm it up, check everything over, then only then we're gonna take it home. Because I seem to have all the problems that save to my customers, because I always rush with my stuff, so better be safe than sorry. And so it looks quite decent. Oh Jesus, I'm getting old. I'm gonna tidy up later, because obviously a lot of plastics, trimming and everything. She needs a wash because she's dirty, but it's good. We have everything back on. Fuel sweep pod with the fuels, with the fuel pumps inside. I need to put a mount under the bonnet, and then obviously vents out the bonnet. We still have to put the split on, flat floor, the diffuser on the back. I mean, there's plenty to do, but before hitting the track proper. But for now, I just want the car back on the road. Let's see, it's actually right here for the roof. It's not bad. I need to put the camera on. I don't want to drill the roof because obviously I don't have the mirror, but I still want something. So we are either gonna put a camera here, kind of drill the hole and seal it, or I was thinking here, but the problem is I have the ductile and I think it's just in a way, and I don't think that if I'm gonna put the camera behind it, I don't know, maybe just put the cam behind. Maybe get some footage as well from it, because obviously it's a camera. It's a mirror. It's a review mirror, so it has a camera both, so you can record. So I don't know. I'm gonna experiment with that. But yeah, lots of work to do, to be done. But mechanics is sound, and now we're just gonna have to work on the aerodynamics. Vent the front, the bonnet, because we know MR2 is quite unstable at high speeds because of the wind, of the air, don't venting out, but once you put those on, no problems. She's stable as any other sports car, and I think that's it. Whew. Yeah, let's take it home. Maybe Monday. Right, that's it. I'll see you with the next update.